Am I the bleep hole for doing unto my husband as he does to me? So for the last 3 birthdays, Christmases, anniversaries, Valentine's days, etc. my husband has not gotten me a thing. Like not even a card. I always get him like even if it's small. But he legitimately just asked me for a Father's Day gift and I laughed and said I'm not getting any more gifts. Since you got me nothing for Mother's Day, I explained that a handmade card, a written note, homemade breakfast, etc. would have been appreciated. Just something that shows he cares and thought about me in advance. It doesn't matter what it costs, it's the thought. He blew up at me saying that he is sorry, but I'm hurt. He always has an excuse he forgot. He doesn't have the money to get me what he wanted, etc. Money is a BS excuse BTW. AITA for doing unto him as he does to me. Edited to add that after Mother's Day, I said matter of factly that, since he doesn't get anything for me, I will no longer be getting anything for him, because obviously holiday gifts don't matter to him. Something I know to be untrue, and I told him yesterday during a discussion about his birthday to buy his own gift, because I'm not buying him anything. He acknowledged that he doesn't get me anything and I said, yeah, and that hurts. He said he will next time, a comment I've heard a lot over the years. Edit #2 I was asked to add the fact that he did ask me days before Mother's Day what I wanted, and I asked for him to grill chicken. We had chicken in the freezer, and for our kids and he to make me a card. He didn't want TodayIF, so he said I could make dinner or he'd make eggs and toast. I said I would just order takeout. No card made from anyone, but our 7-year-old of his own accord saw it was Mother's Day on TV or YouTube Kids, made me a picture, and seeing our 7-year-old do something that morning, my 5-year-old woke me up with a half-eaten jar of peanut butter as a gift, hahaha. And to add that we are not getting a divorce. He's a good husband in many other ways, not perfect, but who is. Edit #3 he blew up saying fine, don't get me anything then. Fine. And other defensive things people say when they know they are wrong, but don't want to admit that they are. Not the bleep hole gifts don't have to cost money to make you feel good and appreciated. I have handwritten cards from 5 years ago, still you put up with it for years, and it's unfair that he got so mad about it when you made it clear that what he got you didn't have to be expensive. It could be made with what you already had, it just had to exist. Agreed, and was my point exactly. Your husband is the asshole, but your kids are awesome. I had the opposite problem. My husband got me gifts, but my children did jack shit. No handmade cards or drawings, which is the only thing I expected from them. Well, to be honest, my mom expected the same from me and my sister when we were little, and we'd forget sometimes. She'd go into a fit about how we didn't care about her and we just use her for money, etc. Then when we got older she'd say the same dumb shit, but this time with expensive ass gifts, jewelry, house decor, etc. But we didn't have the money nor the utilities to get anything. You don't have to get anybody a gift for any occasion, except maybe birthdays and Christmas and anniversary. On any other days a happy Mother's Day or happy Father's Day and a hug should do it. Especially if you're not financially stable. Not the bleep hole. I have already filed for divorce. He has no excuses. He's just a shit husband. 100% get rid of the asshole husband. Look, I'm probably going to get downvoted for this. But why in the world, every time I see something relationship related, your solution is to break up? Not everyone wants to divorce or break up over something that can be solved. Because it kind of seems like husband doesn't want to solve it. You can't really fix a relationship if one party thinks it doesn't need fixing. Kind of seems. You said it yourself. What Op needs to do is sit him down and try talking to him about it. communication can help fix that. Not the bleep hole, and sounds like he feels guilty for not buying something for all of those occasions, but is too childish to own up to his mistakes. Also, if he misses more than one occasion and doesn't buy you something, it's not because of whatever bullshit excuse he made up. It's because he doesn't care enough to remember. Sorry if that sounds really harsh, but think about it. You always make the effort to buy something, even if it's small, because you care, and therefore you remember. I don't think he's feeling genuinely guilty. It seems more likely he's pulling the false remorse card to keep the status quo given ops recounting of the same false promise. The husband is also lazy as well as inconsiderate. He can set a recurring event on his phone, if he even thought to listen to op when she expressed that she'd appreciate something. You're right, if he felt genuinely guilty he would have fixed his actions. It's not exactly hard to remember. It's worse than not caring enough to remember. The examples given by op in the comments indicate that he's being explicitly reminded days before and on the day itself, and then just still not doing anything. Oh no, I forgot to defrost the chicken for your special Mother's Day meal is one thing. How about you make your own Mother's Day meal? I don't feel like doing it is quite another. Not the bleep hole. And I'd say the fate of the relationship depends a lot on how he reacts to her cancelling Father's Day once he's had a chance to think. If he goes, now I realize how it feels, sorry, then woo. If he doubles down on it being completely unacceptable for her to do exactly what he's been doing for years, get thee to a counselor. One rule for the goose, another for the gander is not a healthy dynamic. Nope, not the bleep hole. I had to learn to do the same thing with my husband. I got nothing for years, while always doing something for him. When I stopped, he actually expressed relief that now he didn't feel like he should be doing that shit. I just buy myself something I want now. I do miss the surprise and feeling worth, but it's better than nothing. That answer would probably piss me off more than the years of nothing. Yeah, that dynamic sounds really healthy. Holidays are super stressful for me. When the right moment to get a gift strikes, I love getting one for someone. But getting one at the right time is never easy or fun. When my family members stopped sending me gifts because I wasn't sending thank you cards, a separate but related stress, I was so relieved. What my partner and I did, we did separate, and this kind of thing probably was part of our overall mismatch, is long before I would discuss if there was anything she was thinking about getting or investing in that I could buy or support, like a super expensive cross bike. My partner has allergies. I paid $1,000 for the ducts to be done, and for them to come back yearly. Her quality of living deeply improved, sleep and breathing. She told me it sucked as a present and wasn't romantic. Fuck presents. Not the bleep hole, it's petty, but for him to expect kindness where he shows none is ridiculous. Not the bleep hole, husband has double standards. This is a teachable moment. Not the bleep hole. But remember this, do not give him anything. Threatening to and then getting him a gift doesn't accomplish anything. If he isn't going to give you a gift or card, you need to hold firm to the same standard. If it doesn't matter to him, then don't let it matter to you. Either you'll make a point with him, or he won't care, and then you will just have to deal with it. Not the bleep hole. There's no fucking way anyone could make an excuse for missing 3 holidays like that given the situation. Not the bleep hole. He shouldn't expect gifts or special treatment if he doesn't reciprocate. Forgetting cannot be that often an excuse, and money doesn't matter when you only want him to show love. Not the bleep hole, and honestly I'm offended on your behalf at his audacity to expect a gift from you after he's gotten you nothing. I don't understand how somebody can justify that to themselves.